Hello everybody and welcome on into QueenTiki Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and get you guys' music set up. I know it was a long intro, but I was trying to get some things set up. I don't know why it always wants me to relog back in or whatever. Let me go ahead and get some music for you. There we go. Oh, you got Just Kicking It by Escape. So somebody's just chilling. Sitting back, just chilling. For this month. Alright, this is going to be your monthly read for January, but it's put out for the next 30 days. Keep that in mind. Let me go ahead and turn this on. I wasn't in yesterday. I wasn't doing my stuff yesterday, so gotta get it all fixed up for you. Somebody, I don't know, you're just kind of relaxing, just kind of chilling. Pisces. Or maybe you're telling somebody that they need to relax, they need to chill. You're trying to make somebody feel comfortable in a situation. Alright, you have the Lovers. Ooh, Gemini. Gemini. Embrace true love and deep, intimate friendships. Make choices from the heart. Vibrant health or recovery from an illness. So some of you could be getting over being sick, over being some sort of illness. Or, you may be getting sick this month. So just make sure, get to the store ahead of time. Get some cold and flu meds. Or some of you could be kind of coming out and getting if you're having ascension symptoms, you could just kind of be getting over that as well. Hold on, let me find it. I don't know, maybe your person is ghosted on you. Or just quiet. I'm getting just quiet, just chill, quiet. Alright, Archangel Raphael is here to bless the love that you are feeling. He wears an emerald green heart over the place where the heart chakra radiates for humans. Love. More often than not, you don't see it coming. Of course, this card is usually associated with romance, though it can also signify a very close and intimate friendship. There are several cards in tarot that herald a relationship, but this is the big one. It's a deep and enduring love. The relationship may or may not last forever, but the effect it has on you most likely will. If you are already in a relationship, this card can reflect a rekindling of the passion or closeness that may have faded over time. The Lover's card can also indicate the need to make a choice. If so, let it come from the heart, not your head. Do what you feel is right for all involved. And it's also engagement or marriage, true love, opposites attracting, seeking emotional support from others, and excellent health. So, I'm getting if there was also feeling disconnected in a way from your person or from yourself. There could be some sort of commonality that you're finding together, and it's almost like reigniting a bond that you have. Cards are just wanting to fly all over the place. I don't know if it's you or Crosswalk or somebody's wanting to speak or emotional. You make me wanna with Usher on right now. I don't know, somebody could be wanting to leave a situation to come towards you, Pisces. Page of Cups. Could be somebody younger than you. Wanting to come in, make an offer. You're wanting to make an offer towards somebody else. Could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it's like you're protecting yourself, protecting your heart chakra for some of you. feel like I'm forgetting something. So, I don't know. Y'all feeling like you're just forgetting something. Make sure you don't forget something. There's something that maybe you have to do this month, and make sure that you don't forget to do it. It may be something like really important. But you're protecting your energy, you're protecting yourself. There could have been some sort of betrayal, or you're letting go of past hurt with the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse. You could be dealing with Gemini, Scorpio, Capricorn. But I'm getting like you're dropping the burdens, you're letting go of what no longer is, like whatever this past hurt, pain, whatever you went through, like you're just kind of dropping the burdens and letting go. Like let go, like God, like whatever. Pisces, you're just like moving on, moving away, and moving forward. Some of you could be protecting whatever assets, your stability, money, and it could even just be your own personal self that you're protecting. Protecting your heart, or it's just like you're setting up clear boundaries, so that way you're not going to engage in anything that is no longer serving your highest good or highest purpose. And you could be moving on for that. You got the Wheel of Fortune. It is spinning in your favor. There's a change coming for you, or maybe you feel this change, or it's like you've dropped these burdens, you let this go. For some of you, it's whatever. You feel like that you've been betrayed in some way, shape, or form, and you're just kind of like letting it go. You're releasing it. And by doing that, it's allowing you to kind of change course, change directions, putting an ending to a situation, and then moving forward into a new energy, something new for you, or refreshing. Some of you could have gained some sort of knowledge, some sort of information, and it's allowed you to be able to move forward, move on, just have wisdom popping in my head. So you've gained some sort of, maybe some of you is also, it's like I've learned the lessons from a situation, or you're seeing something for what it is, and you're like, yeah, I'm not going down that road again. You're like, yeah, no. Like, been there, done that, learned that lesson, learned that mistake, you know, and you're just like moving on and moving away from a situation because there's something that is you're seeing clearly, or something that you're sensing or feeling, and it's just like it's like alarm bells are going off for you, and it's like yeah, okay, I've been there, I've done that, we're not going there again. You have the Four of Pentacles here. There's somebody or something, job, family, friends, whatever that you're focusing on. It's looking like you're trying to balance something out for yourself, but you could have, it's like you're busy. You've got things going on, but it's like you're not looking at everything around you that you've got going on. You're uber focused on something specific that you're wanting to put your time and your effort into. And it could be a collaboration, or it could be a group project, it could be, you know, working together or balancing out of some sort of situation. You have the Page of Pentacles here. There may have been an offer that come in that you may have rejected, and you're just like, or there's an offer that you're wanting to give, but you feel like it's going to be rejected. There could be something about a situation where there's, somebody could be happy that you're, okay, yeah, somebody's happy that you're rejecting this offer, and it's causing a tower moment for somebody. For some of you, this could be something about your money situation. You could have something this month that causes like a hit to your finances. Some of you, maybe something like you're needing to save up. Some of you are focusing on work, and that could be like what you're more focused on, instead of like a relationship or family. You're just focusing more, putting more of your energy and effort into work situation or dynamic. Or you're like, some of you could have invested in your time, your energy, whatever it is, resources, into a certain endeavor, and you're feeling like you're not getting like your return on investment for that, for whatever reason. And because of that, it's just like you're feeling a little bit like it, yeah, it could be triggering to you. It's definitely triggering you. Some of you could be triggering to your stability, your moral foundation, or your just who it is that you are inside. Maybe some of you are just like, there was like a challenge to your morality of some sorts, and it's like you put in so much time and effort into a situation or relationship or whatever, and maybe something has triggered you. They said or did something, or and it could even be a group that has, and they're challenging you. Oh, you got the crossroads on right now. So you could have a decision that you need to make on which direction that you need to go. Or again, it's like an ending of some sort in a new beginning. Why am I'm getting like somebody made like a deal. Like somebody could have passed away and made a deal like at the crossroads, or tried to. It's like some magic. Some like black dark magic kind of crap that they would do. It's like a death magic kind of thing. Was there somebody from the other side? Do you have a ancestor from the other side who is helping guide you through some sort of tower moment that you're going to be going through, to help warn you of something oncoming that may target your stability in some way, shape, or form? But I'm getting that they're protecting you. Somebody could have taken and stolen something from you, even in like a spiritual inheritance. Yeah, you're like battle. This is like, some of you, it could be like a spiritual battle you're fighting, but you're walking away, you're exhausted, you're tired, you're walking away from a situation, a tower moment that you wound up having. And whatever it is, it was just, the tower moment could just be an abrupt change. Or you're just walking away from something that's no longer benefiting you. It could have been physically, emotionally, mentally draining to you, and you're just walking away from that. Again, it's some sort of investment that you had either put into and made, and there was like, it's almost like a crash, or it's something about like you were going to make some sort of investment, but you maybe kind of took a little bit of time to think things through, or this is what you're doing. You're taking some things, time to think, feel, and you're going to walk away from whatever offer that maybe you were thinking about making or whatever. You're walking away from that because you changed your mind in that decision. Because there's something that maybe feels like not right within you, and maybe it's like I said, challenging your morals, your beliefs, even your faith. Or there's something that somebody's coming in trying to take from you, or you feel maybe you're giving more, or you have given more, and now you're pulling back because you're just like, okay, I'm not going to give to this energy anymore if there's no reciprocation. And maybe you feel like it's been a constant battle just to try, and some of you could just be trying to get something going when you're walking away from it. Family, friends, a relationship dynamic. It could just be business dynamic. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. It's because I didn't have it in the right spot. I moved it. So maybe you could be looking for something. looking for a person, a place, or something that meant something to you, or you will be. There's something that may be hidden that is coming to light, though, for you, too. But I'm getting that there's something that's really important that you're trying to search and look for. Or somebody is... Be careful, somebody not breaking into your home, coming in and searching and looking for something. You got mystery. Some of you are tapping into your Akashic records, going within, something about your dream state. There's something about maybe a past life. You're tapping in and learning about your past lives and the lessons from that. It's also, some of you could be from, like, I don't know, Egypt, you know, finding out that that's where some of your family historically come from, or you're having, someone's being drawn to the pyramids. There's the pyramids there. Typically I see it, but it doesn't. Somebody could be wanting to make a trip, take a trip there. I'm getting that there's, I know what that is. Okay, now we get that. Okay. It's something about bloodlines and trying to put together the right bloodlines. Okay. Some of you could be tapping a little bit more into the conspiracy theories, to the, you know, the, your faith more. You could be learning about different faiths. You could be tapping a little bit more into the esoteric, learning more about that. And then your wisdom, okay, Saturn with the wisdom card. Some of you, it's like you're gaining knowledge and information by, some of you could be going into meditation, trying to get some sort of signs. Maybe you have questions about what direction, what path you want to take, what you want to do, where you want to go, whatever it is. And you're taking some alone time to figure that out, trying to trust your intuition. Some of you are getting, again, through your dream state, you could be getting either dreams, signs, synchronicities, whatever it is. You're getting the signals or signs of whatever it is that you need to know. And you're starting to trust that within yourself. But you're starting to trust the signs that you're being given to push you into a certain direction. Be careful, you're just not being misguided, and that might be what you're trying to figure out, and you're trying to gain higher perspective. Some of you could be praying or whatever and waiting for some signs from your guardian angels, ancestors, spirit guides, from God. You got the 9th house. You're seeking knowledge. Somebody is trying to seek some sort of, you're seeking guidance. Some of you could be going outside, going to school. It's like outside of yourself. Going to school or studying or whatever it is, just to try and gain some sort of information and knowledge. Again, be careful, because I'm still getting somebody trying to, it could be like in any of your social media accounts or home or whatever. They're trying to figure you out. They're trying to gain some information from you in order, getting like set you up in some sort of way, some way, shape, or form. And it could be for any reason. So be careful on that. And you have perception, number 3. You could be a life path 3, a life path 9, 93, 39 could resonate with you. But if you're changing your perspective on a situation because there's some sort of information that you wind up receiving. And because of that, it could be like a viewpoint of a company, a viewpoint of a family, friend, lover, whatever, potential lover, that you're changing your ideas on. But be careful that you're not going in I'm getting somebody who's trying to offer somebody something, but this person, or, you know, somebody knows like it's not the right thing to do, but they do it anyway. With the three of, was it Three of Pentacles? It was like, no, what the hell was that? Three of Pentacles. It's like there could be a group of Three Cups. It could be a group dynamic who is trying to convince somebody to not pursue poor. Maybe somebody's trying to say that you're poor, like you're funding, like you don't have money or whatever. Or maybe they're like, oh, they only want to come towards you for money, or your assets, or what you have, or whatever this is, this or that. But I'm getting like somebody is changing their perception on that. There's some sort of information. Be careful somebody's not trying to hack in or tap into your bank account's information. Change your passwords on everything. It's something about evidence too. Just gaining some sort of evidence. Number 2, and then Libra. Second house, yeah. Somebody could be trying to take something from you. Person, place, or thing. Whatever it is. Whatever it is that is yours or belongs to you. Could even be like your spiritual gifts, your destiny, whatever. Somebody's trying to take something from you that belongs to you. And you're starting to see something clearer. Again, there's something about evidence that's coming out. Or you just happen to come across something. Libra, justice. You're wanting to bring justice into a situation. Bring balance into a situation. Or somebody wants to come in and bring balance to you, Pisces. Because maybe they find something out and they're like, look, you know, this is going to be beneficial for you. Could be something, again, about your stability that causes you to change your perspective on things. Or somebody is changing their perspective because they found this out, and once they found out, they're coming back in. There's some sort of door or window of opportunity that's going to be opening up for you. Something has been revealed to you. And it could be just even being revealed from the divine, your archangels or whatever. And it's going to change your outlook, and it's going to help you move in a specific certain direction. You could, I mean, you could be even be like people's masks are falling off. Somebody's mask in front of you is falling off. And you're starting to see somebody clearer. Like your intuition may have been like screaming at you and just like, there's something like you're just not, maybe you weren't picking it up because this person wore a very good mask. Very good. I'm getting like somebody who played the victim to a T. And now it's like that mask is falling off of that person. You're seeing that person clearly. And there's something about justice. You're wanting balance. And even if it's just balancing out your own life, it doesn't have to be between you and another dynamic. It could just be you wanting to balance out your own life. Right, you've got just fine, Mary J. Blige. Some of y'all would be like, I'm doing just fine. Like I said, I'm chilling. There could be somebody who's been trying to attack you. Somebody or a group trying to attack you in whatever way. And you're just like, I'm doing good. I'm chilling. I'm doing my thing. Because it's not affecting you. Or even if some things have occurred or happened in your life, it's just, you're not letting it bother you because, you know, you just, some things aren't worth putting all your energy into worrying about because you're trusting in the universe, you're trusting in the divine. What else? Temperance. Could be a discourse going on either in your life or around you. Careful you're not like over spending or, yeah, you got social gatherings. Some of you could be, it's like overindulgence and like maybe some, I don't know, maybe you're hitting the bar you know, with groups of friends or the clubs or whatever. I don't freaking know. Or just partying, and it's just a little too much partying. Maybe somebody sees you as somebody who likes to party all the time. Or they just see you as like this very vibrant kind of social butterfly. And maybe they think that you're just a little too... I'm getting impatient. It is impatience, but it's like you're getting like lack of patience. Like you want something to like move at a quicker or faster speed. Maybe things have been going slow, real slow in a situation. Again, it could even be an investment. Like what you put into it, it just seems like it's taken forever to kind of see some results or whatever from it. Some of you, it could be somebody's engaging or involved into some sort of toxic behaviors, toxic patterns. It could just be overspending, over gambling, over drinking, over doing something else. There's somebody out speaking some sort of truth, or they're wanting to get some sort of truth about a situation. FYI, if you're going to ask an addict if they've done something, 9 times out of 10 they're going to lie. And that's trusting your intuition, trusting your gut. And some of you, it's just like you're speaking out or speaking to a certain person or whatever, and you're like, I don't like what it is that you did. I know what you did. You know, maybe some of you found out and have the evidence. You're able to be like, here, I know what you did. And you're putting somebody to the side or putting a situation to the side. You could have been stabbed by a business partner in the back. Could be an accountant, like was stealing money from the job or whatever. And you found some sort of evidence on that. Maybe some of you have like finances together or assets that are together. That's what's kind of keeping you stuck into a situation. You could be dealing with somebody who really just is materialistic. You know, and when I say that, it's like they will do anything to get ahead. They will do anything to get what it is that they want. They are very jealous, envious, greedy. And really it just stems from their own childhood wound. I'm not saying somebody who wants to improve in life. Somebody who wants to like move from like maybe a smaller home into a bigger home. Or, you know, there's nothing wrong with like wanting more, wanting better. But there is something wrong with being envious, greedy, and jealous against others who do have that upper ability or own that or has that. It's just you yourself want to, you know, move up your level. But this is somebody who is like, they will do whatever it is that they have to do or can do and to get away with not just hurting people, but like their morals. It's very much of a lack of it, and they just don't care who they hurt in the process to get whatever it is that they want. Somebody's speaking some sort of truth, and by doing this, they're ending something. They're ending a cycle, and they're ready to... Oh, shit. Okay. They're ending something because they're following the crowd with the Six of Wands. It's like they maybe believe in some sort of... They may have believed some sort of lies or some sort of deception in the past, and they walked away because, you know, this person could have been a narcissist. Not everybody is, okay? Not everybody's a narcissist, but they could have narcissistic tendencies, or they just are very more on the, like, focused on themselves, like the me, you know? It's all about them and what they want. And they'll be damned about whatever the hell it is that you want. And it's basically, this could be a group of people who are just very selfish. You know, with the Six of Wands energy, you're like, may have followed a crowd in a situation and believed it and thought that you were better than somebody else. Or maybe somebody thinks that you think you're better than them, which that is projection. But I'm getting somebody may have walked away from a situation and now they're feeling like upset, hurt because they may have listened to the group or the crowd. You got the Two of Wands. They're making a choice too. Or they're making a choice. They could be trying to figure out who's true, what's what, the truth, and they're coming to some sort of decision, some sort of movement forward. And you got the Knight of Wands here. You've got somebody who's coming in and wanting to charm you, to live you up, or they're wanting for you to come towards their side. Because for some, it's like they're closing out toxic energies or whatever because they found something out, and it's like, all right, and they could be speaking out on this truth or willing to come to speak to you because they want to change the dynamic up between you and them. Whether it's to make something right or not, I'm kind of getting like they want to make something right. Pisces, somebody wants to marry you, or maybe looks at you as like marriage material. You got Let's Get Married by Jagged Edge. Somebody could look at you as like spouse material. Maybe they didn't before, that's what I'm getting. Like there could have been some feelings and emotions, chemistry between you and somebody, but yet they allowed themselves to listen to the crowd or a specific person, and it's jaded their feelings, their thoughts towards you. Again, flip it, switch it if you're cross watching for Pisces. But there's something about you finding out some sort of truth. Maybe this person lied, and it's like, because this eye's open. It's like somebody's waking up. Somebody's seeing some sort of truth. They're seeing what's real, what's not. Some of you, it's like they're sitting in the background watching. Observe with clarity. Your true insight lies beyond the surface. So it's like you're no longer looking at things surface level. You're finally digging deep. Somebody's finally digging deep to gain some sort of truth about a situation. Could be an investigation going on as well. Unlock your heart. Embrace vulnerability. Let love guide your journey in self-discovery. Some of you, your heart chakra's closed off. Why is it? Okay, this is upside down. I just got Stranger Things. Show Stranger Things. That could resonate with you. I'm getting somebody who, what they've been living like in this situation where it's been like an illusion, or because they believe so much of maybe whatever person is or group, their entire life for a while may have been just one path, one trajectory, whatever it is, and because somebody is no longer seeing things surface level, they're seeing both sides of the situation, or somebody's maybe trying to put themselves into the shoes of another person to gain a bigger, higher perspective, better understanding. But I'm getting like somebody's like waking up and it's like, or they gain truth and realizing that either somebody or a situation is entirely opposite of what they originally thought. And it's maybe blown this person's mind away about maybe how much that they were deceived. Again, it's giving some of you, it could be just like a narcissist. I know I throw that out a lot. I've dealt with enough. So it's like, but it's like somebody who wore this mask and finally like it drops and you see this person clearly and you're like, wow, like you just can't believe like the true character of this person or people or whatever. So it's not like you're seeing things at a surface level. You're seeing deep. You're able to see within somebody's energy, through their soul, through them. You're like able to read people better now, because you've gained some sort of knowledge or information, and you can just really pick up on energy, lies, deception, like that. And you're going to be, some of you could be calling people out. Or maybe it's like you're opening your eyes that you need to change something. In order to change, you have to speak. Because that may be like you're holding back from speaking. Fast progress. And once you do, like there's some forward movement. There's something about walking your true path. It's like being in your true north. Some of you are stepping into your true north energy. And here you've got like, or maybe you feels like, yeah, there was a block. Some of you feels like, you know, any step that you take, it's immediately blocked. And it's because you're meant to either, one, learn a lesson from the situation, or it's you're meant to stay, use your intuition to help guide you to your end game, your end goal. But it's also seeing something from a higher perspective, because if you see the maze from a higher perspective, you're able to navigate which direction it is that you want to go in, and being able to see all sides, all perspectives. And that may be what somebody is doing. They're seeing all sides, all perspectives from a higher perspective in order to determine which path, maybe who to collaborate with and work with, who not to. Because some of it, it's like if you get involved with certain people, it's like a trap. You're going to get trapped in that situation and you may feel stuck. Some of you may have felt like that. You've been going through like this maze and like kind of like in the dark for a while. But it's giving like you're now coming out of like that darkness, seeing things way above, and being able to kind of look down. I'm getting remote viewing for some of you. Some of you all maybe, somebody could be remote viewing and watching your every step as well. But you're able to determine so that way you can get to your end goal faster with as few obstacles in the way as possible. You got Dreamweaver. Some of you, you're getting the information in your dreams. Some of your dreams could feel like it's a maze. Some of you are lucid dreaming, but it's like a maze. In order for you to be able to gain like those little Easter eggs of knowledge, and make sure you're writing that down so that way you can interpret it in your waking moment. Some of you have already done so, and there's something about making some sort of choice. One choice, you may be repeating the pattern, stuck in the maze. It's going to keep you repeating over and over. And everywhere you go, you're just going to be hitting a wall with a certain situation, a certain person, a certain job, family member, or maybe that's what you feel like. Like you can't come to some sort of common ground because every which way you turn, it's like you're hitting a brick wall. And there's something about making a change and seeing it from, again, maybe it's just putting yourself in the other person's shoes or the other dynamic. Like even if it's a company, it's like, why would this company do such a thing, you know, or things like that. And it's like, well, now you're putting yourself into the business model mentality. I don't know, I'm getting something about overhead. Somebody needs to check into their overhead expenses. There could be some, I don't know if it's savings or somebody's like skimming off the top. I'm getting like administrative. I was talking to somebody who's like owns a business, runs a business. Yeah, runs a business, owns a business, co-partners in a business, or somebody who works in like an exec, top exec, human resources. Yeah, I'm even getting accounting again. A little bit of faith goes a long way, remember that. Have faith on the path that you're doing, so keep your faith as well. Give your inner gratitude, or I'm sorry, think about gratitude, showing gratitude. Make sure you're always showing gratitude, or maybe somebody thinks that you owe them something, like you should be thanking them. And you're like, for what? I don't know. But give your inner critique a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. So some of you are kind of like resting and recouping. You're taking a step back. Self-love, self-care, taking care of you. We're just going out having a little bit of fun. Just loosening up. Stop caring about what they think. That gives me a notebook. Don't care about what they think. What do you want? Okay, anyhow, this is your life to love and live. So don't worry about what everybody else says. Peanut gallery is always going to be there, whether you're doing good, whether you're doing bad. They always got some shit to say. Listen to your body and do what it's asking of you. Some of you could be tired, sleepy. Again, some of you could be, there could be an illness. You're dealing with an illness. Or, again, ascension symptoms. If you're going through that. Or dark night. You know, I think it's like more or less coming out of that energy, coming out of the ascension. And it's just now taking care of you. Some of you, again, it could also be somebody's going to, flu, bug, cold, whatever. Or maybe somebody may be trying to send some sort of illness or sickness towards you. Because they're trying to make you sick, get you sick. That's not everybody. Just make sure you have some stuff on hand. Somebody could say you're like mentally ill, mentally sick. And you're seeing through the crap in a way. It's like, well, others of you, there could be something about, somebody could try to get you locked up for a mental illness. Or there's something about seeking help. Somebody may need to. Or maybe somebody's saying like, no, that person needs some serious freaking help. Or you got somebody who's going to spiral out of control. Ooh. And they could get checked into hospital because they just lose their shit. Alright, you got divine timing, a vacation. It's taking a retreat, taking some time away. Seclusion. Some of you could be going to seclusion. Some of you could be, it's not just a travel. There may be something like if you are traveling this month, just pay attention. Because there's something like maybe you're being guided to do. Yeah, the signs. You pay attention to the signs. Some of you might not be recognizing or seeing the signs, or just I'm getting like skipping, la da 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 da, and you're just not paying attention to anything around you, and you're needing to kind of like refocus, reground yourself, start paying attention. Don't look into every single thing. Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Things happen for a reason. So I just don't overthink everything. Happiness, signs. I'm getting like guardian angels or ancestors, because the cardinals always give me like ancestors, are helping to guide you along the way. Some of you, again, in your dreams, you could be getting like some of your ancestors who are visiting in your dreams who are trying to help you move towards your north node after some sort of hurt, some sort of pain, some sort of battle, some sort of conflict. You've grown a lot after some sort of betrayal or some sort of hurt or just neglect or whatever that you've gone through. And you're on the right path, or your ancestors are trying to get you on the right path of your north node. For some of you, like at the beginning where I said you're tapping into some of the Akashic records or your past lives or whatever, you may already know what your destined path is and what you're meant to do. And your ancestors are helping guide you along the way on that path. Or it may be your person. For some of you, it could be your person. For some of you, you could be meant to work with a person or a group, and you're being guided to kind of come together to work together in something. Some of you, it could involve travel. I don't know, you could be travel and tourism, like going to partner up with your person on that, or it's something about you're just meant to travel together, or this person could be at a distance and you need to travel towards them, or even if it's a job, there may be a move in a job aspect that you're needing to move, and it could be at a distance. It could be nearby a beach, nearby water, I don't know, a big pond or something around. Lake, pond, river, moat, I don't know. What the heck? Hey Lisa, how are you, darling? You got a deeper world. You've gone within. You faced your darkness, and you're coming out of that, or have come out of it. Some of you, it's like you see things. For some of you Pisces, you see things people. A lot of people see the good in each other. Pisces, you may be seeing the darker sides, the darker natures of people around you, or you're able to see that. Some of you, you're going within and facing that shadow realm. But it's like now you did, and now it's like you're not coming on the outside of it. Like you're starting to see clearly. Maybe still a little bit dim. You got don't push or force your way through life. Finding balance even in dark times will help your heart into the depth of compassion in everyday moments. Balancing out work, life, family in a situation. You got spirit of life. Again, this card always reminds me of like your angel guides, your ancestors, your spirit guides, whatever, who are trying to get you to pay attention, trying to give you some sort of information. They're trying to get you to like wake up in a way, just to pay attention to some sort of situation around you. With the trumpet, this gives me like it's a warning, or like somebody speaking a warning, like putting out a warning, or it's like they're speaking their truth. They're sounding the alarm, is what it's giving me. So it's like somebody, they're being guided to speak the truth in a situation. Remember, you are never alone. The spirit of life is with you. The world takes care of you. Allow yourself to rest in the realization and feel the lightness in you. It's like releasing yourself from some sort of burdens by speaking out against or for a situation, whatever. But you're being guided to do so. Some of you, it could just be something that it feels really scary to do it. Could be worried about doing it. No problem. Again, walking the path through the darkness, but you're being given some sort of, again, the downloads, the guidance. with these also could be like tidbits of information that you have received either from outside sources, or it's like little bits of wisdom that maybe you've picked up through your life that you're not able to kind of give back and help others with that situation. Maybe some of you, that is your path. It's what you're destined to do. You're not meant to struggle and fight your way through. Drop the concerns of your ego. So it's like somebody could have been going through an ego death. And watch imaginary walls crumble away. You've already won. I'm also getting Back at One, like Brian McKnight. This song came on yesterday with me, and I love that song, but you may have felt like you had to start from the very beginning in a situation. I'm getting like maybe to rebuild a foundation of some sort that may have been faulty, or it could even be like y'all were literally building like a home or whatever, and the foundation just completely just, yeah, and so you gotta rebuild it. That kind of sucks. All that time and effort. But yeah, it might be like all that time and effort, but keep in mind, like as far as a relationship goes, or partnership, family, you already have a sense of a foundation. It may be cracked, but it's like you can kind of patch that up, you know, try and heal it. Yeah, underneath the surface, that crack is there. Maybe somebody's trying to just smooth something over, because I'm getting like somebody's just trying to smooth over a crack in a foundation. And they don't want to address it. They don't want to deal with it. Instead of filling the crack and filling the, you know, hole or whatever it is, they just kind of want to smooth over the surface and not actually fix the root cause of the problem. You got to trust your feelings, your intuition. It's guiding you in the right path, the right direction. Because where it was like you were starting at the beginning, you're not really starting at the beginning. Foundation, everything is already kind of there. You just kind of got to fix some little cracks here and there. Some little holes, or some little pings, or whatever. And then at the other end, you're coming out, you actually, by working to correct, working to fix, or working to come together, you're actually ahead of the game here. It's just you'll be coming out the other end of it by trusting your intuition, trusting your feelings, and going with the guidance you're being given. You're going to come out the other end, and you're going to see the light. It's going to be like, oh, okay. Oh, whatever it is that you're being guided to do, that's what it'll just like, you'll know. I'm doing great, Lisa. Fantastic. Yeah, Can We Talk for a Minute by Tevin Campbell. Somebody wants to talk to you, Pisces. Or, again, flip a switch at you to somebody else. Could even be somebody you don't know. Because there could be somebody like that's watching you that you don't even know. They want to come in and they want to talk to you. They think you're attractive. They like what it is that you got, what you do, all that other stuff. And they want to come in and actually talk to you. Because this song right here is like, it's like a passerby. But he's like infatuated with her. Alright, now we're on the other side. You could have walked away from a situation because you felt like you weren't receiving. It's like a give and take. Or some of you, it's like things are moving so slow, it's like watching paint dry. Some of you, it could just be somebody stepped back and things have had to slow down because they have to take care of other responsibilities. They're putting their energy and the focus into other things rather than the wanting into a relationship at the moment. It could be kids. Some of you could be, spouse. Yeah. Could have tried to put you in a third party situation. So some of you, they could have walked away to focus on their, a family dynamic, but they had you put into a third-party situation. Some of you may not have even known this. You got somebody who's like watching because they're infatuated with you. Or they want to move towards you in whatever way. Some of you, it could have been like you felt like this, some sort of dynamic was going so slow. And you're like, you know, you're wanting, I want to say like you're wanting more, and you're not like trying to push the person for more, but you kind of are in a way, because it's like, all right, you've been doing something for how long? This is giving me like somebody could have been like with, it could have been a couple together, and like for years. And you could have been like, all right, when are we going to make this official? When are we going to make this like, you know, is there going to be a formal commitment? Like, are you going to propose? Are we going to get married? And I'm saying like somebody who's been in a relationship for 10, 15, 20 years, y'all are together. And it's like the other person just doesn't want to commit and get married for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe it's just the mentality of being in a contracted marriage, and this person's like, no, no. But you maybe finally like, you put a ring on it or I'm out kind of thing. And they're like, I don't want to get married. And so somebody steps out and then winds up marrying the next person that they're with. The guy or girl who said that they didn't want to get married all these years finally meet somebody, and then like within months they get married. I have seen that happen. It is crazy. And like I've seen it many years ago. Couple together for like ever, great couple, but one was completely non-committal. But the moment that they split or take a break, he meets somebody else, and then within 6 months they're married. It's ridiculous. I have seen that. And it's like, and you got to realize that that is not the person who wasn't being committed to. It's not their fault. It's not entirely. I'll say that. Not entirely. I mean, boundaries, putting up your, you know, what it is that you want, speaking what it is that you want. If you're not on the same page, after so long, it's kind of like, okay, well. I'm also getting like somebody is like, they're not wanting to just date around anymore. They're just wanting, they're looking for something solid, something committed, something to where they know that it's going to lead to a marriage. Like their outlook. And they're not willing to accept just like some players, some play girls, playboys, whatever. I don't care. You got secrets. There's something about secrets coming to light, that maybe that, yeah, this person was in a third party, or this person put you in a third party, this person was married or involved, committed somewhere else. And it could have been like you were waiting for this person to come towards you or to make some sort of commitment, and you wind up finding out, well, they're already committed somewhere elsewhere. You got have you ever Brandy on right now? I'm hot. Somebody's hot. Somebody, like warm. I'm getting heated, upset, angry, frustrated. Or they will want some sort of truth comes out. Maybe finding out that they're involved with somebody else. You got bad reputation. I got bad. No. That's what. Reflecting. Again with the royal bloodline. It could be it's something about the royal bloodline. You know, you could come from bloodline. But I'm getting like somebody. somebody could be claiming, okay, it's going to go one way or another. One way or another. Somebody could be claiming that you marry for money or stability or status or just whatever it is. Maybe like it, I don't know if you've been married before or if you're in a relationship, but it could be like they're saying, oh, she just wants a sugar daddy or he wants a sugar mama or whatever, and they're, you know, somebody could be claiming that that's what you do, Pisces. Or Pisces, you're dealing with somebody who either people are saying that about that person, that they're just going to come in and use you, and then once you're just like whatever, then they're out. I'm also getting you could be careful because somebody may actually have a reputation of doing that, to coming in to like swindle you. So be careful somebody's not coming in trying to swindle you for whatever it is that you have. But I'm getting like, for some of you with the lies or deception or whatever, if they're trying to claim that you're that kind of person, you may be like the kind of person like that when you're in a relationship, like they could be at like, say they're at like, I don't know, you guys are like here, like here, right, where this is you, this is them. Or even if like one is under but then they come up, it's like you guys are here, but once you get wind up together, you elevate your person. Like you have this energy to be able to elevate your person so much to where they actually start succeeding in life. And it could be their stability, it could be like whatever assets, spiritually, it could be finances, to where like you have elevated this person, just your energy or whatever it is that you provide has elevated this person to maybe even to where like they're making more money, they're doing so much better stability wise. But the moment you walk away from that person, it's like, and it's because this person has used you for everything, like all your energy, all, you know, and it's like everything that you've provided, it's elevated them, helped them to get ahead in life. But then once you walk away, you're still at this level. You walk away and they're just like, bam. It's like they falter. And so you could have somebody who is like claiming, oh, well, they left me once, you know, I had nothing. No. They may have already been on the very top and continue to be on the top. But maybe that person decided to go in a different direction, pull away, because they may have like beat you down so far, and now they're kind of like looking elsewhere to go get it is like a narcissistic personality or energy vampire or something like that, where it's like now they have to find some sort of new supply because you're down here. Like they beat you down so much and it's like enough is enough, and you finally walk away. When you finally walk away, even though they were looking over around everywhere else, thinking they're higher, better than everybody, you pulled your energy. You took it back, you cut the cords, you did whatever, and now this person is like, they cannot survive without you. But they're going to say that you maybe married them for finances or financial gain or whatever that situation is, when you yourself was the one who helped them get to that point to begin with. And then you just got tired of the shit and walked away, and now they're falling financially, all that, and it's like, yeah, no. So maybe somebody feels like because you went through situations similar to that you're going to be in, like, you're going to try and take somebody for their money, when you're like, I got my own shit, I got my own stability, it's, you know, I got me, don't worry. And you got somebody who's just like, oh, no, took me for everything I had. Or you got somebody who's coming in, they're trying, because they know you have money, They know you are financially stable. They're trying to hook you in. They're trying to reel you in. Some of you could be trying to steal money. If you've got some money coming in, which like an inheritance or something, be careful you don't have like scammers coming in with like these big crazy schemes or whatever, quick money makers or whatever. Be careful you're not getting scammed on that. And this could be somebody who's at a distance. Or you could meet somebody at a distance. I'm getting like there could be some sort of swindler that you meet on a distance and they present to you this great, wonderful opportunity, but yet they're just trying to hook you in because they want what it is that you can provide. I'm also getting, I don't know, I'm getting like timeshares. Why am I getting timeshares? Be careful, like it's almost like a timeshare. Like they're trying to reel you in with the free vacation, free cruise, free whatever, but they want you to like go into their little seminar, sit down. They want you to sign this contract. They want you to do this or that. And it's just literally a waste of money. And there could be somebody who is like targeting specific people and making those calls. Ooh, why am I picking up that energy? Making those calls or maybe you've got a bad habit of, again, spending money, of falling for the bullshit. And you're like, no, you're stepping back. You're like, It's like now you're seeing things clearly. Or maybe your person just, those get-rich-quick schemes, like they have a bad habit of falling for those. And you kind of need to like get something in check. Or trying to. Something about maybe controlling finances in a situation. That's so weird. So maybe you could be thinking about in the past how maybe like people have used you for your money, for your assets, whatever it is, and you're seeing clearly, and you have somebody coming in trying to do the same thing, and it could be triggering you because you're seeing things clearly, and you're like walking away from that situation. You're like, yeah, no, I'm good. Read Pisces, deep and all over the place. It's like the deep, deep ocean. So maybe it could be like marine animals, or I don't know how to do like oceanographer, marine biologist. I'm trying to study to be a marine biologist. Glow up. You're having a glow up, or there's something coming to the light, or some of you could be in the light, the limelight, like front and center in front of people doing whatever. There could be some sort of relationship that is coming to the forefront, like somebody's stepping out on center stage and introducing their partner, or this is what they're wanting to do. You have family, thrills, addictions. Ooh, there could be something about addictive behaviors, whatever, that maybe cause the demise of a family. The love affair. They could have kept some sort of addictions, whatever, quiet. There could have been some sort of cheating as well that was involved. Or again, it's like cheating you out of your money or your assets or whatever. Some sort of commitment. And it could be somebody who's wanting to come in towards you to commit to you. And there could be somebody who is like spilling the tea. I'm getting like a girlfriend's talking and they're like, hey, did you know so-and-so like you? Like, there could be somebody who's coming in. It's just like a little... I'm getting the girl gossip. Why am I getting the girl gossip? I don't know. You could have... I'm getting... Some of you just have some sort of family commitments that are coming up this month. You could have, you got continuous cycles. I don't know. Do you have somebody family reunion? Marriage? There could be a wedding that you're attending, that you're getting all dressed up and looking good, looking fine for. Be careful you don't overindulge. There could be some drama that happens either at a family reunion or at a wedding. Yeah. They're going to catch, well, I don't know, whatever it is, they're going to catch it on camera. I'm going to leave that there. Norbit, you got somebody who's watching and stalking you. Peeping through your windows or peeping through your stuff. They want to learn about you. This could be somebody you've been on and off, hot and cold with, or you detached from, you walked away from. Somebody could have ghosted you, or you were ghosting somebody because you see their true colors. You see who they truly are underneath the surface. You could be focused on your work. It could be a side business. You're wanting to get off the ground. Ooh. I don't read these. Y'all know, I know I flip them back around, but there could be some information coming out that is true. There could be a DNA test, pregnancy test. It could be some sort of news of whatever. That it's true. Like, it's not fake. This is actually, it's true. So somebody could be coming towards you, letting you know something, and whatever it is that they're coming in to tell you, that it is the truth. Oh, it could be a divine feminine. Either about, about a divine feminine. Or I'm getting like somebody's been put to a test, but they've remained true. Or you're remaining true to your path. You've been tested a lot. This could be the divine feminine. Been tested a lot, but you've remained true to your path. It could be dealings. I don't know. I'm getting something. You could be financial benefit for you. Maybe some of you are receiving some sort of promotion, some sort of increased income. By walking away from a situation, you're detaching from the situation. You're letting something go. And there's something about maybe your gifts are increasing. You could be receiving a gift from the universe, or it's like some of you could be receiving a financial gift, or it's some kind of gift that you're receiving because you have walked away from a situation that is no longer serving your highest interest or good. Some of you, it's just like a sense of freedom. You're like, oh. Differences, yeah. Name a song, differences. Genuine. Maybe you and somebody else, like a hot and cold kind of thing. You maybe feel like you're a little too different. Now, there are certain circumstances where you are like, you know, it's just not gonna work. You're just way too different. But there are certain circumstances where you may feel like this person is a little too different than you, especially if you got somebody coming towards you who's wanting to pursue you. But you actually may have a lot of shared interests, maybe different ways of expressing them, different love languages, but it doesn't mean that it can't work out or that it doesn't work out, because even with those differences, you would have like a lot of commonalities. Maybe some of you, it's like to fix, like I said earlier, like to fix the foundation. It's like you're finding common ground, you're finding those commonalities. What would make this work? Some of you, you're coming into union with a partner, a soulmate. Could have walked away from, you know, someone or something, situation. And by doing that, you are coming into union with a soulmate. Some of you, there could be, I don't know, could be committing. Or just figuring out where you want to commit to, what you want to commit to, what you want to pursue. And again, this is given that crossroads energies where it's like, what path, what direction do I take? And somebody's thinking about it. Some of you, it could even just be, a lot of times, like, you may be like a decision between two people is what this says. It doesn't have to be that. It could just be between being in a relationship and being single and having peace of mind. You know, like, just because, like, you don't want to be in some sort of toxic relationship, and so somebody's contemplating, like, do I stay here because what, it's comfortable, because maybe you've been here for so long, or it's the fear of the unknown, like if you happen to, you know, go out and be alone and be by yourself, maybe that fear of holding you back from actually stepping out and doing that, because it can be scary. And starting over, starting fresh, starting something new by yourself, doing your own thing. So some people, somebody may have been like, oh, you like, this could even be your person who's saying, oh, you know, you're leaving me for somebody else. But it's like, no, you're leaving for peace of mind. You're leaving for your own freedom, you know, for some situations. And this could be a masculine energy. I'm getting like they're upset. Could be upset about it. But for some of you, this could be the masculine who's making a decision on what direction to go, what path to take. Who or what should I choose? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you got a certain amount of money, though, too, and you're trying to decide on what stock to invest in. Should I invest it all here? Should I invest it all there? Should I half and half? Like, you're seeing some sort of truth. Where you're focusing in, somebody's focusing in, trying to get some sort of truth. But you're gaining, by the end of this month, you're gaining clarity. You know what it is that you need to do. You need to walk away from some sort of toxic energies. Or you're seeing clearly who is toxic. You're like, oh. Or you're seeing clearly, like, who's been draining your energy. Maybe with the Pisces at the beginning, I said, like, you're kind of stepping back. You're stepping away. You're trying to get a feel for certain things and whomever. And you're trying to, like, who feels good? What doesn't? You know, and things like that. And who's just energetically draining? Who's no longer good for me, in my eyes, good? Who's not on the right path? Who do I want to be on a path on? And it's like you're starting to see who has been draining you for so long. And it could just be going on vacation, or just going into seclusion, or just taking that time and thinking, and maybe just like detaching from certain people, certain places, certain things, certain, you know, and just the energy, and just kind of getting a feel for who's what, what's what. And then as you slowly integrate, because it's giving like you're going to come out of like, it could be a hermit energy, as you slowly integrate and come back out into the world, getting a shell. I don't know, you can deal with Cancer. But coming out of your shell, you're kind of peeping out. Turtle too, could be something about a turtle too. And seeing, gauging, okay, how do I feel around this person? Is this person draining me? like, what kind of energy did they put me in? Is it a very, like, angry, amped up, just kind of frustrated, kind of like whatever energy? Or does this person help me be at peace, calm, stable, you know, and not trying to take, steal, whatever? Or, you know, is there anxious energy, this or that? You're kind of getting that feel of who's been draining you. And you're going to be cutting those people out. The ones that aren't good for you, you're going to like, no, I'm good. Or even just distancing yourself. Sometimes you have to kind of deal with certain people, but it may be just a mindset of just keeping your distance away from those people as much as you can. Some of you, it's a matter of just protections, black obsidian, quartz, can wear, you know, certain gemstones to help protect your energy around certain people. Money, the squad, numbing. Some of you may feel like that there's either money or relationship or something that had been taken from you. Maybe you feel like somebody's distancing themselves, self-soothing. Some of you could just be through medication or drugs. Some of you, there's somebody who wants to come in and work together with you, but they could be wanting to come in and flirt with you and put on all the moves and just, it's more of like a sexual energy. They may use their body to get attention. Try to get attention because they want to reunite. Or they use their charm and their wiles to just take and steal, to take from you. And for some of you, this person could have addictions, but I'm getting maybe, some of you, it's like this person could be addicted to you, addicted to your energy, and it's giving kind of codependency as well, a bit. But it's like you have, I don't know, Pisces, you have something that this person is like, I just can't get away from this person. And it's like they can't get you out of their mind. That took a turn. It could be somebody you're at a distance with. Somebody who wants to have a family home with you. But I'm also getting like somebody's trying to take or steal your home, your stability, your money, whatever it is. Or somebody was paid to do this. It could be a group of people. It could be like freaking people who are trying to be your friends. Acting like your friends. But the whole time behind the scenes that they were trying to steal from you. Money, home, car, stability. Trying to steal. It could even be like they're trying to steal your friends because they just don't like your glow up. They don't like your shine. They don't like what it is about you. It could have been somebody who was jealous because maybe they thought that they weren't getting enough attention. And so they have to like spread or rumors or do whatever it is because that person has to have all the attention. And God forbid anybody is friends with you or in whatever way, shape, or form, because then that triggers another person to where they're like, well, if you're going to be friends with them, you can't be friends with me. Yeah, I've dealt with people like that before. So there's something to that as well. So it could be friends, family, work dynamic, like, I don't know, like whatever it is. I'm getting that kind of like petty energy to where it's like, okay, well, versus somebody who's like, okay, you're friends with them, cool. I just, you know, not my cup of tea, but you know, if you want to be friends with them, cool. So be it. But yeah, I'm getting like there's somebody who's just really just like, It's like this energy to where if you're friends with them, you can't be around me. I don't know. It's just some very immature energy. And maybe this person is like, yeah, they're just jealous or envious of what it is that you have. Because you could be stable. And there's somebody who's definitely jealous and they just want to take you down. I don't know. Somebody may have felt like that they put in a long time with you. Maybe you walked away. And now they're trying to take and steal, again, your stability. They could be trying to claim that you do drugs, that you're unstable, spreading rumors towards a group of people, a group of friends. This could have been something that's been going on for a long while. And they're waiting to see some results. And they're upset. Oh, I did get the angry, like hot, like heated. Somebody's angry that it's not working. I don't know. Maybe you're not fazed or affected by it. Like you don't care. Some people, they don't care about like being in the spotlight. They don't care about being front and center. Like they're doing maybe like what they're supposed to do. But like as far as the rest of it, it's like, I don't care about all that. But there could be somebody that's portraying that, oh my gosh. You know, I don't know, so random. So Pisces, your read is just kind of like, oh, somebody could get caught cheating. I just got Shaggy on right now. It wasn't me. This is such a gaslighting. If somebody's gaslighting. That's what I call it. This is like the ultimate gaslighting song. Like you see, but you have to be like, no. There's something about smoke screens. Like you see it, you know it for what it is, but you got somebody who's going to try and like turn your direction, turn your head, and get it to where like you're not looking over here, look over here, look over here, look over here. Don't look here, look here. So you got somebody who's like really just like trying to pull on your energy to keep you focused on something or whatever, because they don't want you to see the truth. So it's like a big smoke screen they're trying to put up, false illusions they're putting up, so you don't look at the actual truth of the situation, or truth of a person, or truth of like, it's like definitely going underneath the surface. But Pisces, this month you're seeing it, you know it. You feel it, and you're walking away for what it's not good for you. All right, Pisces, that's what I got for you. We're going to do the guidance, angel numbers, and gemstones this evening. So if you want, I'll see you all there tonight. If not, this is where I leave you, Pisces. Have a fantastic month. Wonderful month. And I will see you guys later. So, love. Bye.
Everyone has a story. Everyone has been through something that has changed them. So, never judge a person by the chapter you walked in on.
Say something